Good afternoon. We're here in south of Galena, Kansas at the Southeast Kansas Nature Center with Jenifer Raider. She's the body in charge here today, and she's going to show us what they have here. And Jenifer, good morning.
Good morning and welcome to the Southeast Kansas Nature Center. So I'm the director and work for the Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks and in the education section. So typically when you come into the building, we have you sign our guest book like you guys did today. And we enjoy it knowing where people are from. So we're not too far off of Route 66, so it's really fun to see the travelers come through. But this is a little nature center and science museum, and this building used to be a scout cabin, so it's been here for a while.
Was this built by the WPA?
The building was prior to, so all the terracing in the park, that was WPA, but this building, they're not really sure exactly what year it was made, but sometime between 1923 and 1933.
There is a lot of that in Southeast Kansas, WPA stuff. Yeah.
So the area you're standing in now used to be kind of an outdoor porch of a scout cabin. So, and what we've got here is some of our local wildlife. And for the most part, since we're in a pretty small building, it's mostly reptiles and amphibians. We've also got some displays here. So you've got mussels of Kansas. So good indicators of water quality for our state. And then as you go through, the thing about this place is we want you to check things out. So we've got lots of hands-on stuff, and you'll see.
There's a snake.
Yeah, we've got live animals. We've got lots of snakes here. Saying that's our oldest one. So he's over 20 from what we can tell. And that's a speckled king snake. So they're a nice snake to have out in the wild.
Okay.
And then we've got exploration drawers as you go through. So we encourage folks to open up all of the drawers and check things out. So every one of them has something different, and folks are welcome to pick things up. And of course, we love when especially kids ask questions. So that's what we're here for. And of course, we have to clean these things. So I've been cleaning turtle tanks, and you can probably tell. But all throughout, we've got all of these different things about the natural world around us, particularly for this region. So we do have a few things that aren't from Kansas, so that's one of the famous black snake that you hear about. So the western rat snake, and they do in fact eat a lot of rodents for us. So
but they're not poisonous. No,
they're not a venomous snake. That's correct.
Okay.
Yep, harmless, but sometimes they can have kind of a temperamental attitude. So in this,
look at all
this
the skins.
one, yep, all of these are skins that the animals have shed, and we encourage people to touch those gently too. So, so now the rosy boa is not from around here, but she was somebody's discarded pet.
Well, you've got your job cut out for you, just taking care of all of these displays, don't you? These aren't displays that just sit there. There's stuff in here that has to be kept alive.
Yep, and we do our best to make sure they're happy and healthy.
Lizards.
Not a lizard. There's a salamander, so they're related to frogs and toads.
Oh, okay.
So they do have a lizard shape, but... So and then like down here, these drawers, we have animal furs that people can feel.
Oh yeah, fur and trapping and collecting furs used to be a big thing in the area.
Yep, and of course here they're used for educational purposes, so we can talk to people about the animals. And then we've got this lovely diorama. Of course, some of the critters have been here for a while, so they're getting faded, but...
Do you think maybe this here is not as light as it looks now? In nature, it was not this light color.
He's been bleached out from the sun, so you can actually kind of tell on the other side.
I see. Is that some kind of a ferret or otter, or what is that?
That's
mink.
a mink, yep.
It says right there it's a mink. Okay.
Now they are related to otters though. So, and then in this area, we've got a one-way window. So birds and squirrels can't see ya.
Is this a heron of some sort?
Yeah, a great blue heron. So it's
And
a
I
young
see his
one.
color is not natural either. They're much.
Actually, it's because it was a juvenile when it died.
Oh, okay. 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 Oh, and we've got a bobcat.
Yeah.
And of course, coyotes. We've got plenty of those around here. I can hear them at my house out at night.
Yeah.
Okay, very
So,
good.
but this is one of our fun features of the building as well. We've got a nice little sanctuary, so no one's allowed in this little space out here that's got a pond. Another bird bath water feature, and then a couple of bird feeders, and that way people can get a up close look of some of the birds
a
and
little
squirrels.
chickadee right
yeah,
there?
Carolina chickadee. So, but this window has a coating on the outside that looks like a mirror, so that
It doesn't. We don't disturb them being here. They'll go ahead
they
and get
feel
here
a
where
little
we can
more
see 'em.
safe, and that way people get a chance to see them up really close.
And here's a bunch of birds on a little thing there to show you some of the what the different birds are, help you identify them. Okay.
So, yep, and of course you'll have to excuse too. We haven't got our Christmas decorations down yet, but
All right, and you've got another room over here, don't you?
yeah.
Let's see this there. Okay. Oh, there's your Christmas decorations right
Yep.
there. That's nice.
See, we kind of have them all over. So, but again, more of our native species. So, like the fish in this tank here are found down here at Shoal Creek, which is located just below in the park. So we've got species that come from an Ozarkian stream, which is really rare for Kansas. So a lot of these species you don't find anywhere else in the state. So for instance, the northern hogsucker, banded darter, those are threatened species or species in need of conservation in Kansas because we just don't have those kinds of bodies of water throughout the rest of the state. So it's kind of special that we've got this little area down here.
Okay.
So then our little musk turtle friend.
Very active. He's
Yeah.
really moving around, isn't he?
So, and then this, of course, is one of our tanks that's got land turtles or box turtles. So we have two species found in Kansas, and this is one of them, and they're kind of hiding right now.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. I don't see anything.
So they're probably both underneath the little log structure. But
Oh, they're in there, you think? Okay.
so they're next on the docket for tank cleaning. So, and then we've got some more
my.
exploration drawers, and
This is a hawk of some sort?
no, that's a snowy owl.
A snowy owl.
So, and occasionally they have what's called eruptions. So starts with an I, and their population gets really big up in the Arctic, and we'll have larger amounts of them fly south. And that happened the winter of 2011, and unfortunately that bird was hit by a car, but
I have to watch them here to see which ones are moving and which ones are still, so I can tell what's alive and what's stuff.
well, none of our birds are alive. So, and then of course too, you've seen our indigenous artifact collection.
My goodness, that's as many arrowheads as I've seen in one place.
Yeah, well, and you'd mentioned getting a chance to talk to Linda previously, and she was instrumental in helping get so many of these things donated to
Linda
put this
Fitz,
together.
Yeah, she's really done a lot, hasn't she?
Yes.
I've run into some amazing people at the different museums and things in the
Yeah.
area. People volunteer mostly. Of course, you're an employee, but a lot of people work in the history area of this southeast Kansas, and
Yeah, they're invaluable.
absolutely it wouldn't have happened without the work of these
Exactly.
volunteers.
So, in making those connections, and like I said, we've been really blessed to have so many amazing donations to help make it the place that it is.
Well, I tell you, you've got a lot of stuff in this small area.
Yeah.
This is just a very small museum, but there is plenty to see here. Oh, and there's some of the fish.
Yeah.
Let's see over here, these fish.
So, and
in the
again,
wall.
more items that were donated by some of the local folks here.
Uh-huh. Very nice. Okay. What is that? Kansas mussels. Oh, that's okay.
So,
And
and then
then
just a few more things. Like I said, I was doing turtle tank cleaning when you guys came in.
Is
so
this the one you
in
were
the
working?
middle, that was one of them. Yes.
Okay. And is this I see you've got chairs set up here. You do
Yeah,
demonstrations
we have
here.
displays, and the chairs. This ends up being a really fun place to watch the turtles, especially for kids,
I
because they're
see.
right at face level, and
Yeah,
so
and there's a few
they
of them
get
there
to
too. There's
yeah.
This guy's just sticking his head up there. Take a good look. Oh, you know, I saw a turtle very similar to this in San Marcos Aquifer in Texas. The stripes, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. So, and then in this area, we've got a couple of display spots that we change pretty regularly.
You have plenty of arrowheads.
Yeah. So, and the collection is not ours, but we are pretty lucky to display it. And
Well, I think we've given people a pretty good idea of what you have here, and maybe it'll encourage somebody to come. Now, look at this wild turkey there. My goodness. And maybe what we've done here today will encourage somebody to come and visit you.
yeah, absolutely.
There's plenty to see here. Thank you, Jenifer. I sure appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks.